木唧唧，木兰当户织。
出东门裹大脚，大脚底下有枣，青的多，红的少。
我老来的漫不经心，河水像有花一样安静，心偷偷的放肆。
Their progress in learning Chinese is amazing, right? I'm Deng Shu, a teacher of Chinese Mandarin from Anhui University. Those overseas students are in my class. And today, I will announce a piece of breaking news to them.
Good morning.
Morning, teacher.
I know you have been in China for a couple of years, and you can speak Chinese very fluently, so I have a question. Why did you choose to study Chinese as a foreign language?
Well, for me, before I came to China, my impression of China came from movies. Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan are actors in the movies, and it's quite mysterious. And I thought I must come here by myself.
So for me, it's just out of love because I have a Chinese boyfriend and I need to be good at Chinese. That's why the next time when we have an argument, I'll win him out. Just joking.
Okay.
Well, I have a strong interest in studying language, and in my school over there in Nigeria, we had a Confucius Institute there. So I always go there to study the language. Not just that, I also enjoy the Chinese tones, the way they speak, and especially when it has the 4 tones of the pronunciation. More so, after studying for several years in China, I also believe that I'm going to be attracted to the Chinese culture, and I am actually so interested in the Chinese culture, especially the Chinese poetry.
So you all know HSK, right? The official standard Chinese Proficiency Test. Yeah, so could you tell me your HSK level?
6.
5.
Oh, great, good job. Highest levels. But today I have a piece of news for you. Well, the State Language Commission and Ministry of Education co-released in March the new HSK standard, replacing the old one, the 6th level model. So the new standard has 3 levels: elementary, intermediate, and advanced level. Each level including 3 bands, so 9 bands in total. Which means you can see a much higher requirement in all elements like vocabulary, grammar, and characters. Besides listening, reading, and writing, skills such as speaking and translation will also be tested. From now on, HSK tests and International Chinese Language Education will make adjustments accordingly.
Jesus, that's a great challenge. But, however, I like it. And foreign students should study hard in order to pass it.
After opening up for over 40 years, China has played a significant role in world affairs and economic cooperation. More and more foreigners like you decide to learn Chinese, not being curious about China, but aiming for a more competitive working skill and a further understanding of Chinese culture. So I think it's time to put forward this new language standard.
Actually, I obtained my HSK level 6 2 years ago, but with the new standards, I will have a more accurate assessment of my Chinese proficiency now.
For me, thanks to the Belt and Road Initiative, there are increasingly Chinese companies and programs in my country, Nigeria, with more talent for those who speak Chinese. I also believe that it's going to help me to increase my Chinese proficiency level so I can have the opportunity to have a better job.
Well, when I was learning Chinese, I also learned about China culture, not only Kung Fu, also China tea, Peking opera, and now I have seen a more diverse China with its kindness and inclusiveness. And now in Pakistan, there are a lot of Pakistani people, they can speak Chinese, but to find a job, now they have a big requirement. So they are finding the people their speaking level is good, high level. So that's why I'm gonna improve my Chinese more.
Well put. Language is the carrier of culture. As you learn about this language, you will get a deeper experience of its fascination and culture. For instance, about 2,000 years ago, Mencius said, to a state, the people are of most importance. The state comes second. The ruler is the least important. This kind of people-centered thoughts today are still the key to China's governance. And seeing this today, we all from different nations sitting together and talking about language, culture, such beautiful things. This is just China as open and inclusive, just like another side of Confucius. What a joy it is to have friends coming from afar.
有朋自远方来，无以乐乎？